3, 2. Hi guys, welcome back to Thotology.
I recorded all that.
Oh great. Me and Jax are here with Michael today. Jeff's nowhere to be seen as usual.
Yeah.
The towel that I laid Michael on when I waxed his chest is still folded in the corner of the studio, and we got a lot of interesting shit to talk to you about today. But first and foremost, if you're a pervert and you want to come see me dance at Camelot on Thursday, I will be there with the Players Club, and if you try to touch me, I'll punch you in the head or kick you in the face, so don't touch me. But if you wanted to know and you want to come by, it's a private party, it's invite only, and...
Invite only.
Invite only! So if you want to come, you have to message me, and I might ignore you. But if I think you're about to drop the $1,000 it is per table, did you get that, Michael? It's $1,000 per table to see me shake that thing. Me and like 9 other girls, whatever. You drop that $1,000, you get a table. We have amazing cocktail waitresses, bartenders, whatever.
Oh yeah,
we have a DJ.
Is the internet life?
I don't fucking know. I just know I have to show.
Internet life cocktails in there.
Yeah.
Internet babes are cute. So
yeah, and basically you gotta be. I don't want to say you gotta be hot to do it, but I will say there was a process, and some people were denied.
Yeah.
So, if you want to come hang out with me and not try to get me a colonoscopy at Camelot on Thursday, message me for details. Blah blah blah, $1,000 a table, and then we'll go from there. Whatever. We only have 3 tables left out of like 15, etc. Anyway, speaking of Camelot, tell me why I showed up to work on Friday.
This is after Miami.
Yeah, or no, was it Thursday? It was Thursday. No, Friday day shift. It was Friday, and my manager comes up to me and says, some girl came in the club looking for you. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, some girl came in with a picture of you and asked if you work here and said she had a crush on you and was hoping that you were going to be there. And I was like, what was her name? And they were like, Nadia. And I'm like, I only know one Nadia, and she lives in Baltimore, and I guarantee you that it's not that Nadia. So, yeah. The secret's out, guys. Y'all keep messaging me on Instagram. Yes, I work at Camelot. If you show up and act like you know me and you don't know me, I'm gonna think you're weird. Let's just save both of us the drama, okay? Like, don't be that fucking guy. Alright? I know a lot of fucking people. I'm just there to work and go home and listen to my Harry Potter audiobook with my child bride, okay? So yeah, there's that. Some girl tried to yell at me the other day at work. That didn't go very well. Some girl fell face first off the stage the other night, and our manager got it on video from the cameras that we have and sent it to her. And when I say this, the stage is like this high, right? Mm-hmm. She face first tumbled off the fucking stage.
That's embarrassing.
It had to have been painful. Like, it had to have been bad. So that was crazy. I'm trying to think of like other crazy shit that's happened. There was like 19 glasses that were broken over the weekend, whatever. Alright, so we're going to talk about Miami. Jax, where do we start? Should we start with...
First impressions.
Oh, Jesus Christ. First, I don't want to fucking go back for a very long time. I had an amazing time with Jax.
I had a good time, too.
I wanted to murder everybody else.
I definitely used to want to live there, but now, after visiting again, I don't want to live there anymore.
No. Let's move to, like, Boca Raton. We'll get Jeff some nice Crocs. That's my plan. I'm just going to move to Boca. I really don't give a shit.
Tampa's nice.
I need to go to Tampa. So, first things first, if we didn't have any issues with our flight there, I think that was all fine.
Yeah, look on time.
That was fine. So the first thing that happened is we land at the fucking airport, and the whole pickup section for the airport is like shut down, right? And nobody can get in or out to like pick us up.
Mind you, we had a rental waiting for us.
Yeah.
We had to go pick up.
Yeah. So we just needed an Uber to our fucking rental. Jax is like being the adult in this situation, which is like ridiculous because I'm literally like 5 years older than her. She's the same age as child bride. Oh, by the way, he told me to tell you. I was like, I'm gonna be late, babe. I was like, babe, I'm already late.
I didn't know what he said.
What did he say?
He wants to punch me.
He's like, well, you tell Jax. She gonna get these hands. And I was like, babe, not today, okay? Like,
oh my God.
Yeah. But I honestly think it's hilarious when you guys fight. Because I wasn't putting it together for a long time, but you guys are the same age. But so anyway, we land, we can't get an Uber. Me and Jax are like walking up and down. It's humid as hell. I'm changing my fucking clothes outside the airport.
I don't know how Mariah did this. He was outside wearing like
leggings. I think. Yeah.
I look over the next second and she's wearing shorts. I'm like, how the fuck did you change anybody seen your bare ass and your fucking pussy?
I'm not gonna lie. I think my coochie might have flashed for like a second, but see what had happened was, I stuck my shorts on over my leggings, and then I almost fell on my face as I was pulling my leggings out from under my shorts. Meanwhile, Jax is like trying to figure out like how we're gonna get the fuck out of there. So finally, we were just like, fuck it, we got a taxi. So we go get our fucking rental, which was super cool. And then we were like, yeah, cool, girls' vacation in Miami, blah, 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 right? And then we're driving down the highway with the top down, and all of a sudden it starts fucking pouring. and we're not even in the car for 10 minutes at this point. Like
we're like, damn, this is a bad idea.
This is already not good. Already not good. So then, I mean, I'm not gonna say names, but I'm not gonna fucking hold back. I'm not gonna hold back. So then, we had to pull over on the highway. Everybody's going like fucking 85, 90 miles an hour, driving like fucking maniacs. I'm putting the top up. Me and Jax get fucking soaked. Then we get to the house. Jax, I'm gonna let you do first impressions of the house, because I'm gonna be a lot less kind than you. Go ahead.
Actually, so we pull in, we see Kathy and her friend. At the top, waving hi to us, like, oh my god, park right here, park right here. Okay, we park. We open the doors, walk in. So my first impression is, I was like, okay, the house is really nice, it's really huge, it's big.
Why is it so fucking dirty?
Wait your turn, Mariah.
Okay, go ahead.
Walk in, the house is really nice, it's huge. We get to the second level, and we just saw a couple guys, and then I think it was just guys in that level. So we met like two guys off Bucks, and they're like, take a shot. And I'm like, bruh, this is
get the fuck out of our faces.
This is too early. We just got here.
It's fucking
calm down. It's like, what was it?
I remember what happened. You totally are forgetting. So we get off the plane and they're like, hurry up, we want to go to brunch. Hurry up, we're waiting on you.
Oh
Continue.
My God.
Yeah, continue. I hate that shit. Continue.
Yeah, don't forget that part. But anyway. Yeah, guys trying us to take shots. We actually walk into our room. Actually, they show us where our room is. We thought we were going to get
a clean bed
and two beds. We ended up sharing a bed. Mind you, I mean, it was like a queen
nut
bed.
To butt. But we were nut to butt.
And we had this weird guy. I'm not going to say weird. He's actually pretty.
But at first
impression, he was weird.
Yeah, because we don't fucking know
he's
him.
He's sleeping in the bed, and we're like, oh my god, like this dude is sleeping right here.
Like, he could have beat cheeks in that room the night before.
Yeah, because there was eyelashes in the room.
There's eyelashes on the floor.
And there was like a gold earring hoop. I was like, okay. He did not just fuck someone in our room.
They tried to tell us that nobody slept in our bed. They tried to make it. But then we like flip over a pillow and there's foundation all over the fucking pillow. And I'm like, okay, like, whatever. Like.
That was,
so there's that.
Inconsiderate, but anyway. Did we wake him up? Did we wake Keith up?
Yeah, I don't think I cared though.
I think he woke him up and he was like, oh shit, like, who are y'all?
Yeah. And I was like,
this is our room.
Your worst fucking nightmare. That's what I said.
But overall, he ended up being cool anyway. But then, yeah, everyone comes down, and mind you, nobody is ready.
Oh.
And they were begging us, they're like, hurry up and get here so we can go to brunch. And we're like, dude, the airport fucking shut down. We just got to our rental. We're finally on our way. We finally get there. No one's ready. Me and Mariah get ready in 10 minutes. These people get ready in like an hour and a half.
I'm livid.
I'm like, why did you rush us if you're not even ready yourself?
I fucking hate that shit. Like, I am always the first one done getting ready.
But first impression, I did like the house.
Oh yeah, the house was nice. Except for the men who don't know how to pee in the toilet. Yeah. Like, do you have an aiming problem? Do you need to get your eyes checked? Because
mind you, they were fucked up pretty much every night. But,
not an excuse.
You need to pee in the toilet.
Dude, Child Bride could be the drunkest he's ever been in his life. Every time that man takes a piss, he literally rips off a little piece of toilet paper and he wipes around the rim. of his own fucking house, okay? Like, he could be on his deathbed, and every time he pisses...
That's just a great...
He's an angel.
That's a great
love
routine.
him. He really is. When I tell you that the toilet seat was, I think it was even up. It was left up, and there was still piss everywhere. It was fucking disgusting. I absolutely fucking hate people rushing me, and then they're not ready. Like, I hate that. So then, secrets out. Me and Jax kind of predicted that it would be a shit show, right? So we got a 2-seater on purpose. Wait, were you done?
Yeah, that was my first impression of our first scenario at the house.
Yeah. So, me and Jax got a 2-seater on purpose. Well, it was mostly my idea, because I was like, I don't fucking know these people. I'm not busting. And this is the thing. I'm, like, always sober. So I'm not getting a fucking Suburban and then being the
trying
person.
To drive.
I'm not babysitting.
We're not trying to be Dee Dee for anybody.
Yeah.
We got the 2-seater so we could just be in and out whenever we want.
Yeah. And
mind you, the other people didn't really have a rental. They just took Ubers. So I'm actually glad we did get the rental because we had the 2-seater just perfect for us. We could just, go wherever we want when we want.
Yeah.
And not have extra additions that we have to take care of.
It's so funny though because Jax had sent me some like cars on, what is that thing we used? Turo.
Turos are good.
And she sent me like some Camaros and some Mustangs that had like that little back seat, and I was like, nope, no back seats. Because we're not having 4 people try to smush in there. I'm not fucking doing it. Like,
they would have smushed 5 in there.
Oh, they would have for sure, and I'm not fucking doing it. So there's that, and then it was just like a fucking upheaval from there. Whatever. Do you want to tell the cabana story? I think you should tell it because you're gonna tell it nicer than I will, and then I'm gonna make people real upset.
You got it.
Okay.
I don't have anything to say nice about that story either. Like.
So, me and Jax, I don't know, I don't think, we've only drank together, twice.
Well, okay, for
3 times.
Mind you, this is, the people we went with are my friends, or one of the people is my friend, for the most part.
The others were really acquaintances.
Kathy, I knew, it was her birthday.
Yeah.
And then invited Mariah to come on the trip, so that we could have more stories and stuff to talk about on the podcast, and just actually have some relaxation.
And oh, did we get more stories.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we go to brunch or whatever. Well, first we hit this hookah spot, so we're in line at this fucking place. It's like
Bacon Bitch?
Bacon Bitch. The line is long as fuck. Mind you, I have no problem with this. I am the only white person in this line. There are 2 lines, and I'm the only white person, which is fine.
Mariah's also the only white person in the house.
Yeah, true. Yeah. And I just like to point out I represented us really well. They were like, yo, that bitch is cool as fuck.
You're saying she's blacker than me, so
yeah, they did say that.
It worked out.
They did say that. I'm not just making this up. But anyway, so we're standing in line at this place, and it was a fucking shit show. And I was like, bro, we've been standing in this line for fucking an hour, whatever. And we ended up going to Bacon Bitch, the 2nd day there, 3rd day there. Overrated. Sorry.
So
Bacon
we
Bitch,
skipped out the first day
because
the line was just way too long, and then we ended up going back the next 1 or 2 days later because they wanted to try it, and they actually realized there was another location in Florida. So there's 2 locations at Bacon Bitch in Florida if you want to try Bacon Bitch.
Me and Jax shared a plate of food, and it was $44, and I almost shit my fucking pants.
Yo, we got. What did we get?
We got the little sampler breakfast, and I got an extra side of little pancakes, and I got a coffee, and it was $44, and that wasn't even with tip.
That was honestly crazy.
It was fucking ridiculous, and it's just overhyped for Instagram bullshit, whatever. So
I don't think the meal was bad, but yes, it was very overhyped.
Not worth $44. It
was not worth $44.
Yeah, it wasn't bad until we got the check, and I was like, that was $44? You're out of your fucking mind. So the first day, we go, we were in the line, we left, we go to this hookah spot, and me and Jax were stressed out because everybody's at each other's fucking throats. And so they're
a lot of people were complaining.
Yeah, bitching, whining, complaining.
There's a lot of people there. There's 12 or something people there. So everyone has an opinion. Everyone wants to go somewhere else.
Everybody thinks they're fucking in charge, and they're not.
Yeah.
I was not complaining. I think standing in line was the quietest Jax has ever fucking seen me. I was just trying not to fucking melt.
And so hot outside.
Yeah, and so then, we go to this fucking hookah spot, and me and Jax I take one shot, guys, one shot, and I'm fucking drunk. I am drunk. Then we actually.
But it was a fat shot.
It was a fat shot.
Maybe 3 shots in there.
Yeah, and so then we go to lunch, and I'm just like roasting the dudes that we're with, just like roasting the shit out of them. Like, they're wearing these Cartier glasses, and I was like, Jennifer Lopez called, she wants her glasses circa 2002 back, and everybody died laughing, and the guy just literally was
what else she said, but it was so funny.
Oh my god, I can't even remember. And so then, like, people are starting, like, me and Jax go to I go to the bathroom, come back, we're at lunch, and then I can tell the vibe is different, and I'm like, Jax, let's get the fuck out of here. So we leave, and we meet them at this cabana spot, right? Well, because me and Jax got our own fucking car, like this cute little BMW convertible thing, we gotta find parking, which is basically fucking impossible in Miami. So we're the last people to roll up to this fucking dumb cabana spot, right?
So the cabana it's at this place called Nikki Beach. It's actually very nice, very pretty, but it costs to sit there.
Overrated. Anyway, continue.
But you got it. I'm saying, it's called
it is a nice beach. It is a nice beach. Nikki Beach is nice. But for somebody like me, who doesn't fucking drink, and Jax didn't really drink.
And not really smoking hookah either.
Yeah, like so anyway, we're sitting there chilling, and like me and Jax were like, oh, let's go walk around the beach. I don't even think we were there for an hour. We were maybe there.
They got there before us. We kind of came later because we were still trying to find parking while they already were at the cabana, and they were already had the bottles there.
Yeah.
The bottles were already there, and the hookah was already there.
Yeah. So we weren't in charge of ordering any of that shit. So we show up, and they're like, Mariah, take shots. And I'm like, I will take a literally baby shot of Casamigos, like a baby fucking. It was probably not even a third of a shot. So then we're like about to roll out, and they're like, all right, it's gonna be $150 a person. And me and Jax were like, what? And basically it was supposed to be 100, and they're like, yeah, it's 100 a head. And I'm like, well, I wish someone would have told us this before we sat down at this fucking cabana.
And the thing is, I'm always okay with paying, chipping in, splitting, that's fine.
But I want to know.
I'm okay with $100 too. I'm okay with whatever the price is, but you have to inform me.
Yeah, you gotta let us know. So then 3 girls dip out, right? Girls that were there that knew how much it was gonna be dip out, and me and Jax end up having to pay $150 fucking dollars each, and I had a third of a Casamiga shot. So
out of the 2 bottles, and we didn't really smoke hookah.
Yeah, exactly. So then we're fucking annoyed, and I'm just like, bro, like, me and Jax are not broke, but we're also not gonna spend money on dumb shit. Like, that's stupid.
We don't, like, really
That's
care
how
about.
you stay not broke, okay?
And mind you, this is like a group vacation, so
yeah.
If everybody's there and everybody's supposed to price, you know what that means? Shit's hella cheap.
Yeah.
Or guys can just pay because
because that's, you know, what we like.
If y'all want bottles, like, y'all have paying at another table.
Here's my fucking thing. I'm not a drinker anyway, and we'll get to the story of me getting drunk at Mr. Jones, which you saw took like 2.5 glasses of champagne.
Yeah.
I'm not a big drinker, so for me to sit there and not drink, I'm like, I just spent $150 to fucking sit here. Like, to me, that's dumb as fuck, because we all know I cannot drink. I'm not a good drinker. So we pay it, and one of the girls is like, well, this is Miami. Y'all should have came expecting to spend money. And I'm like, well, I don't expect to spend money on dumb shit, but anyway. So then we get back to the house, and it's like, what, 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, some shit like that? Maybe like 8.
Was the
fucking fight? No, the night before the Jones. Okay. There's a fucking fight in the kitchen. These girls are screaming at each other. I'm like,
it's over the cabana stuff, because one of the girls that left chose not to pay, knowing that was the price.
Yeah.
Everyone agreed to it. They sat down, whatever. And then this is one of the girls that left and decided to just not pay anything at all.
Yeah, I don't fucking like you, by the way. If you're listening to this, you're lucky I didn't rip your ponytail off your goddamn head.
They both just started going at it, because the other girl was basically confronting her, saying, why didn't you at least chip in? If you can't pay fucking $150, at least pay something.
Yeah, don't just dip out. Especially knowing me and Jack showed up last. Nobody told us anything about what it cost, nothing like that. As soon as we walked up, they should have been like, hey, this is what it's going to cost. Because I know me and Jax, and if they said that to us, me and Jax would have been like, fuck this.
Yeah, bottles I'm not going to drink. And we were at the beach. The beach is free.
Yeah, we literally were 12 feet away from the beach. We literally would have just walked around on the fucking beach. So then, we're back at the house, and there's like, me and Jax's room is like right next to the fucking living room, right? So this fight.
Living room, kitchen, our room is on the main floor.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So we literally, like, Jax is like doing her makeup or something, and she's like sees me recording this fight, and she's literally,
she's like, bitch, are you recording?
She's like, stop recording, and I'm like, no. And these girls are like bitching at each other. And this girl's like, if I wanted to pay for everything, I could. I got money. First of all, I ain't never met a bitch that got money that had to talk about how much money she had and then dips out on a $150 check.
Her main argument, she said, I'm the realest and the baddest in here.
You were built like a fucking refrigerator, and I'm all about body positivity, okay? But don't fucking come at me sideways. Oh, and then she got mad because apparently Jax did the math when we were at brunch, and Jax split the check up. Well, Florida has some weird, like, added gratuity tax or something like that. So she was mad that me and Jax apparently owed her $8, and she just carried this resentment around all fucking day instead of telling us, hey,
send me $4 each.
Hey, $4 each. So then she's like yelling in the kitchen. She's like, well, we're even now. I'm sorry, bitch. I don't know where the fuck you went to school, but how does $8 equate to $300 between me and Jax? You're out of your fucking mind. So they all get in a big fight, whatever. And then they're like, well, we're just gonna go to this like chill hookah spot tonight. Blah, 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 whatever. Me and Jax show up to this hookah spot, and they're like, yeah, there's a hot tub. It's, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's a hot tub. And they make you shower before you get in it because there's no chlorine and there's a fucking garden hose in it.
A garden hose.
A fucking garden hose.
And then he told the girl that was in the tub, he said, can you turn off the hose? It's gotta overflow.
Yeah, the tub starts overflowing and they're like, hurry, turn the hose off. I was like, this is ratchet as hell. But whatever, me and Jax are gonna have a good time. That's fine. So we do that, whatever. We get back to the house, and the people who had dipped out, some of them were actually really cool. They were just like, yo, this is dumb. We don't want to pay this, like, whatever. So they actually went and bought food and stuff for the house because they were like, we'd rather...
They want to pay for the cabana.
Yeah, they were like, we'd rather contribute to the household than the cabana thing, and we understood that. So they get all these snacks, right? Well, me, being the militant bitch that I am, realizes that there's 2 packs of ramen noodles, all right? There's like an 8-pack of beef and an 8-pack of chicken. And I fucking knew that that shit was gonna be gone. So what did I do? I hid some of it under my fucking pillow, etc. So then me and Jax go to bed that night, and we're like, we're gonna do our own fucking thing tomorrow. Like, we're gonna go to the beach, we're gonna go down to Miami, whatever, and do our own thing. So we get up, and we're like, the other people were going to do something, blah, blah, blah. You're gonna tell the stalker story.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is a soccer day?
Yeah, because the next day was a soccer day, right?
Oh my god, it was.
Because we got there Saturday, so it was
Sunday.
Sunday.
We went to South Beach. So our first beach experience was Nikki Beach, which is actually a really nice beach. This next beach we went to was South Beach, which most of y'all probably have visited there. We, drive around for a good 30 minutes. We're trying to find parking. Finally find parking, great. We park. I'm like, damn, I'm on my period, so it's terrible. And I'm like, I need to go, let me go to the bathroom real quick. So let's stop at, was it Walgreens or She-Guys? It was like Walgreens, I think.
The Walgreens.
We go to Walgreens.
2-story Walgreens. That's important information that you will need later in the story.
2-story Walgreens. So we walk into Walgreens. And mind you, everyone in South Beach is wearing a bikini walking around, or they have like a small little cover-up.
Mm-hmm.
I was wearing a bikini with a little cover-up, so was Mariah. We were, walking to the store.
It's Miami Swim Week, by the way.
Yeah. So
yeah.
People looking good, people are popped out. And we walk upstairs, so I'm trying to find the bathroom. And I have been peeping this dude for like a little while, and I noticed him like, I kind of noticed him as soon as we got out of the car, and he was just kind of like staring at us, and I was like, okay, whatever, like, guys stare, that's normal. Then I noticed, like, I see him in Walgreens, and I'm like, alright, this dude is following us, because I've seen him, like, everywhere in the past, like, 10 minutes we've been walking.
Which we all know I didn't fucking notice, so Jax probably saved my life.
Yeah, I was just very observant that day, especially, like, when I'm wearing, like, no clothes. I'm just on the lookout, because I'm just like, if any creep behavior happens, I need to be able to just be able to protect myself and know. But anyway, we're in Walgreens, I spot him, I'm like, okay, Mariah, this dude's following us. And then Mariah just immediately starts saying, I have a taser! I'm like, okay.
I said, click, click, motherfucker.
We don't need to escalate it yet. But anyway, then, okay, I use the bathroom, whatever, we come out. So we were Walgreens for a good 20 minutes because I couldn't use the bathroom at first because the lady was cleaning the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Finally I use it, we come back out, I'm ready to go to the beach, have some fun, whatever. We come back out and that dude is still waiting, acting like he's looking at the drinks in the little...
He was peeping through the window fucking looking for us. So we dip out the door and went the other way, and he's still fucking following us. So he comes around the corner, and I literally sat there and stared at him for 20 seconds.
But mind you, when he came back out, once we left Walgreens, and I saw him again, he changed his fucking shirt. So he was wearing a gray t-shirt, I believe. He changed into a purple t-shirt.
No, he had purple on, and then he changed into gray. Yeah.
He had a purple t-shirt on, changed to a gray t-shirt. So at this point, I'm like, now you're being a creepy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because why are you changing your appearance?
I haven't seen every episode of Criminal Minds.
Yeah, now you're changing your appearance and you're still following us and you're being a fucking freak. If anything, guys, if you ever have a situation where you just look at women that are so beautiful and you just can't help yourself, how about you just say hi instead of fucking following us around like a fucking...
Just go back home and crawl in your mama's panties. Because if you are creepy like that, I wouldn't blame any woman for not.
I don't care if a dude is staring and if you talk to me, that's fine, or approach me, that's fine. Or if you look at me, then you look away and you're done looking at me. But he just kept looking, kept following, and changed his fucking size. Yes, and we even went. Okay,
we
so
went to the beach.
We're at Walgreens, right?
Yeah.
Now we're walking another 10 minutes to the beach. We still see him, and he's following behind us at the beach.
So the whole time, I told him to go away. So then, me and Jax are walking to the beach, and I keep looking behind us, and she's like, I think he's gone, whatever.
Because we didn't see him, so he thought we lost him, okay, perfect.
We get to the beach, and she's like, don't look, he's right behind us. I turn around, this motherfucker's 5 feet behind me, and I'm like, bro, you gotta be shitting my dick right now, what the fuck?
I said, really? Really, dude?
Yeah.
He didn't say anything, he was silent.
Yeah.
He acted like he didn't know who we were talking to. Obviously,
bro, Miami is big enough. This is not a coinkydink.
And your size is not good.
So then, we're on the beach, right? And we're walking around, and this dude is fucking circling us like a goddamn vulture. I'm not sure if we're about to get sold into sex trafficking. I don't know if they're gonna hijack our fucking car.
Honestly, making it funny, but it was actually very scary.
Yeah, it was. Because me and Jax were running and hiding behind shit on the beach, and this dude was still finding us.
These little, what are
they called? Cabana, fucking hut things or whatever.
Yeah, these little hut things. We would run
Jax would be like, run, and then we would stop, and we would hide behind this block, and then we would peek around it, whatever. Everybody's looking at us like we're fucking crazy.
We're sketches.
And I'm like, well, I am crazy, so that's fine. And so then I'm like, fuck this, I'm gonna go talk to a lifeguard. And Jax is like, well, what the fuck is a lifeguard gonna tell you?
Was a lifeguard gonna
dead ass
do anything?
Well, I'm like, well, I'm gonna tell somebody in a uniform, goddammit. So I walk up and I'm like, yo, this dude is following us, what should we do? Is this a thing that happens a lot? She's like, you need to call the cops. So we walk off the beach, thinking that we've lost him, and we walk off, and we're rinsing our fucking feet off. And then all of a sudden, he pops up again. This motherfucker pops up again. So I'm like, we're walking around.
This is a time frame of an hour and 20 minutes.
You would have thought on South Beach that these men have never seen something with a vagina in their entire life. Because when I tell you we were getting hit on in every fucking direction, it was insane. It was insane. And so.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
You can talk to me, that's
honestly, talk to her, don't talk to me. I hate everybody.
But you can say stuff and then let it go. Leave it.
Yeah, give me the opportunity to reject you so I can go on with my day.
This dude did not even, he wouldn't acknowledge us when we talked to him, but he knew we were talking to him.
Yeah.
And it's weird. I'm like, okay, if you don't fuck with us, get the fuck away from us.
So then we see these cops or whatever on this fucking go-kart, right? And so I'm like, fuck this shit. So I walk up to the cops and I start talking to the cops, telling them what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Being very animated and dramatic, as we obviously
know. And she's pointing at the dude so he can see that we're talking.
Yeah, so then he sees us talking to the cops, and this motherfucker dips behind a tree into an alley. And I'm like, all right, you're not mentally slow and you don't realize what you're doing is being creepy, because if you didn't, he would have just stood there and fucking waved at the cops. He didn't do that. He fucking hid.
He hid,
He hid. Then he was trying to get away, whatever. So long story short, me and Jax almost got sold into sex slavery, and we didn't, thank God. And then
we did end up losing him after talking to security, because security would they were actually kind of like following him and like watching him.
Yeah.
So we did get to lose him at that point, but
For all we know, he could have had another woman.
We literally didn't enjoy the beach at all because the entire time we were there, we were being followed. So that day was ruined.
Yeah. And so then what else happened? So then we go to Mr. Jones. Well, so we get this card from this fucking promo guy.
Oh yeah, well, Mariah's talking to security. This dude comes up to me on a little fucking scooter thinking he's cool. And he gives me a card. And I'm like, oh, what's Mr. Jones? I've never heard of it. And it actually was saying, what's the other one? It was the really popular club.
Is it Liv?
He's a promoter apparently at Liv and also at Mr. Jones. So I was like, oh, these are both lit spots. We should definitely look into this and we can get in, you know, free.
Is that cute? Pause.
Yeah, it's cute.
Okay, anyway, continue.
I was definitely getting him free, so perfect. He already has a table, bottles. Exactly what I was looking for, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to spend any more money on bottles that I'm not drinking fully. So, he gives me the card. We're like, alright, let's go home and I'm gonna head with this dude and we can just go
so
to
we
the
go,
club.
We go, I'm
enjoy
like,
ourselves.
So then, should we tell about Rebecca?
Which Rebecca?
Rebecca.
Rebecca?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. I don't give a fuck, right? So we get back to the house. At this point, I'm fucking annoyed. I don't want to deal with anybody's shit, like, whatever. And we get back to the house, and we were basically like, let's play it out, let's see what the plan is, but me and Jax are not putting down for sections. So we get back, and it's like all tense in the house, because apparently the guys that we were with wanted two of the girls, I wonder which ones, two of the girls to put $300 down for a fucking section. The sections at Mr. Jones that night were $2,500, right? And I was like, why the fuck would I throw down for a section when me and Jax
We just got invited.
We literally got invited for free.
At the same spot.
Yeah. So,
and we have a table and drinks.
Yeah, so, and we didn't, I don't even think we knew that they were trying to go to Mr. Jones. We just knew they were trying to go somewhere.
They're trying to go to a more low-key spot that was going to be cheaper, but even that spot was still $2,500.
Yeah.
So.
And, so
we go to the more lit spot.
Yeah, so then we were like, oh, well, we gotta go meet up with, we gotta go meet up with Mariah's friend Rebecca that she hasn't seen in 5 years. Because they're like, oh, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? And I'm like, mind your own fucking business. So we get to Mr. Jones. We're in this section with like a bunch of girls, whatever. Naturally, they hated me at the beginning. By the end of the night, they were like in love with me. It's pretty much how it goes. Whatever. So anyway, the people that we're with end up showing up to the same fucking club. I'm lit at this point, and it's already like, what, 2 in the morning? 3?
Yeah,
how late do they stay open?
Clubs are closed at 4 and 5 o'clock, so I think it was 2:33 at this point.
Yeah, like me and Jax had a good time, like we were doing our own thing, like
we got there at 12. Oh my god, we didn't tell them how the freaking
Jesus.
Garden start up.
We are about Jax. I love Jax, so this is just a funny story to me, not an annoying story. Jax wanted this specific picture in the car we got, right?
Yes.
So it's humid as fuck. I'm wearing stilettos and basically a paper towel for a dress. And I'm in every angle that you can imagine, squatting, bending, like tactical poses to try to get this photo.
She got the pic though.
I did get the pic. So anyway, Jack's sitting in the car, right? And I'm like, bro, we gotta get the fuck out of here because if we don't, they're gonna figure out what we're doing. So then, we go to pull out of the fucking driveway and the car, like, won't accelerate at all. It's like dead.
We turn on the car and it's like starts up and it's like, doo, then it goes, doo, and then like, it just died. And I'm like, the car not just died us, as we look hot as fuck, we're about to go to a fucking club.
And then it starts raining. So Jax is like, let's get out of the car. And it starts raining. And I was like, how about we fucking don't? So then we're like, all right, the car starts, whatever. I'm like, what else could possibly fucking go wrong? Whatever. That's what had happened before we got to the fucking club. So then we're at the club. And
mind you, we made up Rebecca because we wanted a nicer scapegoat to just leave the spot we were at, which, in all honesty, Kathy ended up telling me she doesn't care.
Yeah, Kathy didn't care what we did.
Because she knows how hectic the house was.
Yeah.
So she was actually okay with it.
Yeah.
And anyways, we ended up meeting her there anyway.
It's not that I didn't like the group of people that we were with or anything like that, but at the end of the day...
I didn't.
Me and Jax
I like the 3 of the people that were there.
Me and Jax were on our own vacation. Like, we were on vacation. I didn't take a weekend off work to go babysit a bunch of people. Like, I did not take off work to do that. So me and Jax were like, let's go chill and do our own thing. So anyway, the group shows up, the other group of people that we were staying at the house with, and I grabbed this random white girl, and I looked at her, and I said, your name is Rebecca. We came here to see you. I haven't seen you in 5 years. And she goes, okay. I go over to the group of people, and I'm like, oh, Kathy, this is Rebecca. And Rebecca goes, hi, Kathy, and then we leave. So then I'm like over there, and I'm like, you know what? I don't really give a fuck. So I'm like ready to go at this point. Like, I know I have my secret pack of ramen noodles underneath my pillow. Like, I'm ready to go. So I had told Jax, I said, hey, if you want to stay, do you care if I take the car home? Like, whatever, right? Jax is like, I think I'm going to stay for a little bit. I said, okay, no big deal. So I go get the car. I am not 10 feet out of the fucking club before this bitch changes her mind. And she's like, just kidding, I'm going home with you, don't leave. And I was like,
so quick.
I was like, wise choice, bitch. And like, I'm walking out of the club, and these guys were like, you can't leave. And I was like, watch me, bitch. Like, the fuck? Like, what do you think this is 8th grade peer pressure? Like, no, you gotta stay out. Like, shut the fuck up. So then, me and Drax ride home, whatever, great time. I make some ramen noodles. They were delicious. We eat some Oreos. We talk to our mens, and then whatever, we go to bed. And then we wake up, it's 6 in the morning, everybody else is home, they're crying, screaming, fighting. People have lost their fucking phones. They're blaring shitty fucking music in the living room.
At 5 and 6 a.m.
All fucking weekend. I don't even know who we were listening to, but I'm telling you, it was shitty. It was like, yeah, 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 fucked your bitch. Yeah, 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 baby mama. Yeah, 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 drop that label. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fucking, just like all fucking week. And it was like,
just imagine like Travis Scott and Lil Baby music all weekend.
All weekend. And I'm like, okay, I get it. You still fuck your baby mama. I get it. I understand. You and your girlfriend and your baby mama do 3 ways. I get it. Like, it's just a bunch of fucking music videos on YouTube of dudes with 1 car sitting in a parking lot with all this fucking cash. And I'm like, do you sleep on a mattress on the floor? Do you even have a mattress? I don't really know. I don't fucking know. Not my place to judge, except I'm going to. So, there's that. So then the next morning, I'm like, these bitches will not shut the fuck up. I'm going to get coffee. So I go get coffee. I come back. First of all, I get caught in a torrential fucking downpour, okay? Like, Jax is literally thought I was going to die. She was like, are you okay? Come back, and they're blaring music. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's hungover. Mind you, they woke us up at fucking 6 a.m. I came in the house, and I was drenched. Literally walked 4 feet from the door of the car inside in a fucking tsunami, whatever. I come upstairs and I've had it. And I was like, if you don't cut that shit down right now, I will fucking murder you. And the dude like grabs the remote and he starts like clicking. And then I go in my room and he starts to turn it back up, and I came out and I said, knock, knock. And this girl's like, who's there? I said, turn it the fuck down! I've had it! I fucking had it. It's the same fucking song all weekend. I can't fucking do it anymore. So then that was the day we were supposed to leave, right? Yeah, that was the day we were supposed to leave.
Yeah.
So me and Jax were like, fuck this shit. It's rainy as fuck outside. All I wanted to do was jet ski. Didn't happen, but that's okay. Whatever.
And then we tried to get hibachi, right?
Yeah, we tried to get hibachi. It was like a whole fucking thing. So me and Jax were like, fuck this, dude. Like, we're gonna... Oh, no. We ate Asian food the day we went to Mr. Jones. The next day, yeah, because the next day we were like, oh, we're going to go to the beach, and then, you know, remember? Bop, bop.
Beep, boop, boop, bop, bop.
Beep, boop, bop, bop. Things we can't talk about. Anyway, so, yeah, it was a fucking shit show. So then we're on our way to the airport in our fucking Uber. You're supposed to get home Monday, right? Yeah, we're supposed to get home Monday night.
Yes.
They fucking pushed our flight 4 hours. So they pushed our flight 4 hours. We now have no rental car. Whatever.
Because everything ended. We made certain end dates for the rental and for our stay and all that stuff, and it didn't happen.
So then we end up at this place called Twin Peaks, and we're disheveled, we're upset, there's no fucking service.
We're trying to talk to some fucking
agents.
Crew.
Yeah, the agents on JetBlue.
We need to change our flight now because y'all fucked us over.
So we didn't want to get stuck at the airport all fucking night. So then we ended up changing our flights, and we literally couldn't get another flight for 24 hours. So we're like, great, we have 24 hours left in fucking Miami. So then we go back to the house, and the next day we ordered Asian food and stayed in bed all fucking day, and it was great.
We did have to order a new rental as well. So we stayed at Twin Peaks until we were able to pick up our rental, pretty much.
Yeah. I was telling the bartenders that my boyfriend cheated on me with a man, and they gave us free stuff because of it, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, free drinks, free dessert.
I said I had a boyfriend, and that he cheated on. Oh, I said the man part. Oh, and then guys were coming up to us, and I was like, "Thanks, they used to be a man," or just whatever, fucking around people. Yeah, good times. I'm trying to think if there's anything else like really important that happened when we were there. I can't think of anything necessarily. Oh, tell them about the marble.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
So, we went to like this new beach. What was it called?
I want to say it was near Fort Lauderdale.
It was Fort Lauderdale Beach.
Yeah.
It was Lauderdale Beach. We went to. There's a place called the Beach Place, which you guys should really check out. But we were walking to the beach, and out of nowhere, like, mind you, we're walking on the sidewalk.
Yeah, like next to the street.
Next to the street. There was no cars passing. There was nobody in sight.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, this big ass marble, like a glass. It wasn't a glass marble, but it was like a hard. I don't know what the material was, but it was
like a fucking rock, like a perfectly circular fucking rock.
But it was like a marble. It was like out of somebody's house or something.
Yeah.
It whipped me so hard on my back. Imagine wearing a bikini, so it was bare skin contact, and I had a big ass welt.
Yeah.
Once I turned around, and I randomly screamed, and I was like, "What?"
I thought she got stung by a bee or something, and I saw the thing. Like, I thought it was a bee that like flew at her because it came like perfectly.
It came literally like 110 miles an hour,
and she was like, "Somebody's racist," and I was like, I said, "Maybe they tried to hit me," and she was like, "No, they definitely aimed for me," and I was like, "Well, maybe they had bad aim."
I sworn it was someone racist. Like, there's no explanation. Why else? I swear somebody put a fucking big ass rock marble
and
thing
like an airsoft
gun and shot at me.
Yeah.
That's how hard it came at me. And it made a welt on my skin, and I literally had a bruise like since like 2 days ago, and then it finally went away. It was terrible. It hurt so bad. It was stinging and it was red.
Yeah.
For literally until 2 days ago.
Moral of the story is Miami was a fucking shit show. My phone didn't. You guys ever notice how like my voice goes in and out? It's because I'm spinning in my fucking chair because I have ADHD. So, yeah. Anywho, it was a fucking shit show. We did have some really good pizza at the fucking airport. That was pretty cool.
That was actually a good pizza spot.
Other than that, like it was just a fucking shit show. Anything that could go wrong did go wrong. My phone didn't stop blowing up all fucking weekend. Like, literally dumb shit all weekend. I'm just like, bro, I'm not even supposed to be at home. People from work are fucking calling me. I'm like, dude, get off my dick. This is fucking crazy. And then
a lot of my clients respected my time, so my clients I was on vacation, and most of them didn't hit me up. So
that's weird, because more people try to talk to me when I was in fucking Miami than when I'm home, which is like, whatever. I really wish you guys stopped texting me at 2:30 in the fucking morning, because I promise you I'm not going to be up. And if I am up, it's because I'm having child bride, like some sort of delectable food off my body. So I don't have time to text you. But yeah, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else that happened in Miami. I mean, the thing about Miami, people were rude as fuck.
Oh my god.
So fucking rude. That's just like the experience that we had. I mean, I had fun with Jax.
But we talked to a lot of people like in Miami, just like randoms that were walking around, and they told us as well, Miami people are rude as fuck. So it's not just something we're saying. Like Miami people, Florida people, as a whole, are rude as fuck.
It's just like I used to say Baltimore was the butthole of America. You know, like if you say Baltimore's nice, I'm like, the aquarium, like. What? I don't know what you're talking about. You could try to make Baltimore nice.
I think say Baltimore is nice as a place, and it's cheap, and you can get nice spots, but Baltimore is Baltimore.
Baltimore is fucking Baltimore. Baltimore, in my opinion, sucks fucking dick. Like, sorry, but I just don't like Baltimore. Like, I don't. And then everybody's like, you live in Virginia? And I'm like, yeah, try living here. It's fucking better. Trust me. But after going to Miami, I would have to say it is the swampy butthole of Florida. So, I don't know. It It was very hot.
If I go to Florida, I'm definitely gonna go to like a nice spot like Tampa.
Yeah. Jax was, on her period,
A lot of other spots.
we was just,
It's surprising I was not cranky.
No, she wasn't.
But I was
mean,
very
the issue is,
pissed because I'm in a swimsuit.
I don't think you could have been cranky. We had so many other things going on around us. It was just.
At least you know I'm not pregnant.
Yeah, that is true. I should be starting mine any day now. I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, I had Child Bride giving me some lower abdominal massages earlier. Also, I would like everybody to know I made a cheesecake from scratch yesterday. Last night.
Oh, congrats.
Last night. It's gone. We ate the whole thing. We're fucking fat. So now I have to do fasted cardio because I'm getting skinny fat, but whatever. But anywho, Michael, is this enough for 2 episodes? Guys, I work so hard. I really do.
Let's see when you pulled up.
It's 46 minutes and 31 seconds.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that was
How'd you want to cut this up?
I don't fucking care how you cut it up. Cut it up like a pizza for all I fucking care, Michael. I don't give a shit. You just gotta give the people what they fucking want, I'm trying to think if there's anything important that I need to tell you guys. Basically just don't be a cunt. I've been dealing with some real cunty people lately. Or am I not allowed to say that on Spotify?
You can say content. You can say whatever you want.
I've been dealing with some real assholes lately, okay? Y'all are testing my motherfucking patience, and I am tired of it. If you're gonna be passive aggressive, you need to go to therapy. Honestly, I don't have time to deal with this shit. I was at work the other night, and I'm minding my own fucking business. I have my own family things going on. I have stuff on my mind. I'm minding my own business, eating, and this girl looks at me and goes, "I don't like you." And I looked at her and I said, "Okay." And then she's like, "I'm just kidding. I really do like you." And I said, "Okay." I don't fucking care. I don't care. And if you say I have a bad attitude, that's because you don't fucking like me and you can't think of one other fucking thing to say about me. Because you can't call me stupid and you can't call me ugly. So you have to say I have a bad attitude. And I really don't have a bad attitude. I'm just extremely monotone and everything that I say sounds sarcastic. I am a very loving, caring person. Anywho, is there anything else we need to tell the girls?
So while we were there, we definitely did, try to scheme and do what a girl needs to do to get free shit. But
I just rather buy my own shit.
Yeah. It's just not as fun because I just don't want to deal with guys.
I don't want to deal with them.
I don't want to fucking deal
Jax
with
would be like, "Be nice." And I'm like, "This is me being nice."
I literally said that multiple times, Mariah, if you want anything free, the least thing that you need to do, the only thing you need to do is just be nice. If you just be nice to guys will just do shit. Guys will. Mariah was not being nice, guys. Mariah was not being nice. She was not allowing us to do free shit.
I literally I just hate entertaining men, which is crazy because that's literally my fucking job. That's what I get paid to do. But I think that's why I don't want to do it any other time. I literally have to act a certain way at work. And so, my thing is, I'd rather pay for my own fucking jet ski than sit here and talk for 45 minutes about how your dog just died.
And about how you might give me a jet ski.
And how you might get me a fucking... Bro, we're either getting on jet skis or we're not. Okay?
Yeah. After you told me I'm going to get on a jet ski, and then 15 minutes later, I'm not on a jet ski, I'm not talking to you anymore. You wasted the time. That was my only way... The only attention I was going to give you was because of the jet ski. Give me the fucking jet ski.
Give me the jet ski. If we get rich, that's the first thing I'm fucking buying. And I don't even have anywhere to keep it. I don't know where I'm going to put it. But that's the first. Mark my fucking words. Actually, don't hold me to that, because I don't know where the fuck I would put it. I'm trying to think of anything else exciting. Oh, Child Bride is moving. I'm helping him move. I think we're going to go to Vegas and the Grand Canyon. Oh, I told him I want to sleep in one of those, tent things at the Grand Canyon. He's really fighting me on it, guys. He is fighting me.
Black people don't like to camp.
Yeah, I've figured that out. I don't really want to camp either.
Camping is just...
He was like, "I need a shower." And I'm like, "Babe, there's an outdoor shower." And he's just like, "Why are you like this, Mariah?" Oh my god, I have to tell you something so cute that we did. You and Jeff should do it, but this is my thing. If I convince Lorenzo to do it, you can convince Jeff to do it.
It depends what you did.
So,
Jeff
first of all,
stubborn.
he kind of owed it to me because we went to bed early last night. We were watching Avatar, and I fell asleep. And so then we woke up, and it was like 10:30, right? And he thought it was like 5 in the morning, so he got mad at me because I came back to bed with cheesecake trying to be nice. And he got super pissy because he was like, why the fuck is she up at 5 in the morning eating cheesecake? But it was actually 10:30. So anyway, he snapped at me, right, and went back to sleep. So then he woke up and he was like, babe, why are you still up? It's so late. And by the time he had woken up, I was like, babe, it's literally 12:02. Like, this motherfucker's not on a sleep schedule right now because he's about to PCS. And let me tell you, this man is keeping me up. Okay, this man is keeping me up, and I am fucking old. But anyway, we got this app. It's called Paired, and you like answer questions about like the other person. So you get a question every day, and you only get to see the answer when the other person answers. So like last night's question was, it was what was your first thought when you guys first met or whatever. And it was funny because we both, like, I'm not going to say names, but we both mentioned an individual that was with him the first night that we met. Mm-hmm. And I call her Katrina because her name's not allowed to be said in the house. I just refused for it to be said. So I said something about, like, whatever, I brought that up, and then he brought it up too, and, like, the answers get sent to each other, but it was cute because we were, like, writing the answers in bed next to each other, and then they get sent to each other's phones, so that was actually really cute. So if you have a significant other, you should get this app called Paired. I'm trying to think if there's anything we need to plug really quick. Oh yeah, Seductress by Jax, get your fucking lashes done, don't be out here looking like a bald-ass baby, okay? Are we doing Hot Girl Summer? I feel like I've pretty much retired that. I don't think that, I mean, I'm hot, and I am a girl, and it is summer.
Hot girl summer, but stay in the house and grind.
Oh, I'm staying in the house grinding on something.
I'm still gonna be hot when I'm out.
Oh, I'm gyrating.
But
I've been getting mine.
Exactly, but I'm
I don't
also
think she understands
going to get my bread and my coin.
I think she does, but she's ignoring me.
What, do you know what gyrating is, right?
Say again?
Gyrating.
Like she's saying she's flying.
I've been scooting the chair, guys. I've been scooting the chair all summer long. Ooh, that feels kind of nice. I'm gonna stop that. Yeah, so I've been scooting the chair.
Were you just getting horny?
A little. Yeah, a little. Yeah. I'm gonna go home. I left Child Bride literally one piece of cheesecake in the fridge this big. So now, Child Bride, I asked him for a surprise today. He comes home, he shaved his fucking head. This man had the most gorgeous head of hair I've ever seen in my entire life. I would literally play with it every fucking night, and this man shaved his fucking head. So I have to go home and deal with that. Anywho, yeah, I don't know, guys. What do you want? I don't know what you want from me at this fucking point. I feel like I've pretty much covered all the topics. Me and Jax just gotta go do more research.
There's gonna be more trips and more stories.
More trips, more stories. Mostly funded by Jeff, I think. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Jeff's gonna fund it. That's his way of.
I'll say no for him.
Both the boys, I think they're supposed to sleep in the woods, right?
Oh yeah. When are you and Jeff?
We're gonna do this again.
Woods?
We didn't make a bet.
I would just like to point out how good Child Bride and Jeff were when we were gone. So fucking sweet. So sweet. Child Bride was like, "How's your day going, love?" I screenshotted that shit.
Like,
I was
why did you say love?
Yeah, and you know what the funny part is? I don't think he was doing anything suspicious because every time I called him or FaceTimed him, he's just playing his fucking video games naked in bed, minding his own fucking business, not doing any thought shit. He's amazing. Yeah, but anyway, like, follow, subscribe, come see me at Camelot, act like you don't know who I am, you know, because I don't, yeah.
If you're listening, what episode is this, 44?
Fuck if I know.
What is it?
112. I don't know.
Whatever episode this is, if you're listening to this episode, I'm going to put a coupon code for my lashes.
Yeah.
You will get $20 off a full set if you book it. And you're only going to get the coupon code from here. So, only if you're listening, the coupon code is going to be Thotology. Thotology. If you don't have Thotology, then you don't get the coupon code.
And my coupon code is if you mention the word Sheila on my Instagram, and you send me your ex-boyfriend's Instagram, I will hit him up and tell him that he got me pregnant. That's my gift to you. So, Sheila, Thotology, those are the two names. If you mention that to us, those are your coupon codes. I'll even listen.
And lashes are expensive,
Maybe
so that $20 you gonna need it, girl.
Listen, maybe you're mad at your dad right now. I'll message your mom and tell him that your dad got me pregnant. I really don't give a shit. I don't got a lot going on. Besides it is not, I'm not working. So you need me to fuck somebody's shit up, just let me know.
Oh, and we are also planning a
1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary. I think we've already talked about this, but
I don't fucking.
we are gonna have more details soon, but. Y'all definitely need to show up because it's gonna be a fucking movie.
It's gonna be lit. I'll probably have like 4 shots, which is like 3 times the amount I would normally drink.
Meaning she's going to be plastered. So
I'm
if you
gonna
want to
be
see Mariah plastered,
oh my god!
you need to come.
Don't tell the details, but tell them how fucking crazy I was at Mr. Jones.
I can't say that without saying details.
Well, I don't care. I was on a couch, standing, twerking, and
so mind you, there's girls that are, you know how there's like a regular bench, people sit on it. Most people will sit on the bench, right? Most people will sit like on top of the bench or on top of the seat.
Mm-hmm.
Mariah was standing, not sitting like a regular, all the other, the girls. Mariah was standing on top of the fucking couch.
Yeah.
So there's a little mini area she went over to while standing on the couch. It looked like a mini stage. And Mariah was just going in.
Bro, I was dropping that shit like it was fucking hot.
She was.
The whole club was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it's all you need.
We have a video, but it cannot be
that
shown
video
for
will never
several
be
purposes. Jax didn't even want to send it to me. She was like, I
you
feel
not
like.
need that on your phone.
She's like, I feel like you're gonna get yourself in trouble. So anyway, alright, like, follow, subscribe, stay out the streets, girl, wash your fucking sheets.
Use the Thotology code.
Use your codes. I'm gonna go home and watch Avatar.
Don't go to Miami with 12 people.
Yeah, don't fucking do that. Literally, you'll kill yourself. Alright, but, positivity. Love you. Bye.
Live, laugh, love.
Hold on.